Hey guys, I want to answer another seller question for you sellers out there trying to figure out, okay, maybe here's a comparison you can do when you say, okay, should I sell with a realtor or should I go ahead and let us do a transaction with us directly? Now, just so you know, I have nothing against realtors. I was a realtor for 18 plus years, so that just means that I understand both sides of the spectrum. And what's going on lately, as you probably already saw from our information or from our seller explanation document, is that you've got about 82% of the population that can't afford to go, can't have their credit in good enough shape to go get a loan today. There's a whole bunch of good buyers within that pool of buyers, as you've already probably studied on our site. And so let's compare if you went to list it and sell it with a realtor versus us going to contract with you right away. Just to give you an idea, okay, in no particular order. Let's go one to one. Every market's a little different, so depending on when you're watching this, what time of year it is, and you can ask your agent the stat. And by the way, if your agent doesn't know the stat, they shouldn't be listing your home, okay? Side note, I used to know the stat in my market. You're going to get somewhere between 90 and 98% of your list price if it's properly priced. With us, you're going to get 100% of market value, again, if it's properly priced, not if it's crazy inflated. You're going to have inspections. Your home might be flawless, but on most occasions, you are going to get people that come and haggle with you based on inspections, not to mention the hassle of it, but we'll address pricing in a minute. There's no inspections with us. I've built hundreds of homes, we've rehabbed hundreds of homes, my wife and I, and so you're going to see with us that we don't do inspections. We do a walkthrough, and we go through a bit of question and answer with you to make sure the home's okay, and we agree on what's going to be fixed and what's not, if anything, okay? Next is, I talked about price already, but I want to make sure you guys understand the realtor and I and you, we don't make up the price. The market is what it is. So when we're talking about these numbers here, please understand that we have to get a fair evaluation of what's market price right now, okay, based on what's sold, not what's on the market. It's super important, okay? And I put it up here again because what's going to happen is you might get this and then you get another kick down with inspections, okay? Now, what else do you have? Not all of you, the sellers, but some of you sellers do have mortgage payments, and some of you would prefer not to keep making them, and some of you have another house you may have just bought. Everybody's different, so I don't want to pinpoint this, but I will tell you that over here, you can, on some occasions, get mortgage relief. Now, I've had sellers say to me, well, this must be for people that are really under stress. No, we have debt-free homes come to us. They're just looking for the best price, or they're looking for a tax break or tax deferment, or they're looking for retirement income. There's all kinds of reasons that sellers contract with us to buy their home and or some other arrangement to assign a buyer back to them, okay? What you should do is you should absolutely ask your agent, or we can do it for you, for a closing cost sheet. This closing cost sheet will list kind of all these things here and some seller expenses that sellers don't realize. They don't often calculate it into their forms because over here, sometimes, I told you we have mortgage relief, well also sometimes we pay closing costs. So think about that. If you owe X and your price is Y, that difference is going to be your net price because we go at 100% with no closing costs. So not only do you get 100%, you get rid of this garbage here, but sometimes you can get relief from your closing costs as well, and sometimes you can get relief from the mortgage payments. So I think it's a no-brainer. I'll tell you who we can't help, but there's an answer for it. The only seller arrangement that we can't purchase, or at least purchase their home, is someone that says, look, I've got X amount of equity, the amount doesn't matter, it could be debt-free, it could be 20 grand, and I need every penny of that now to go buy another home for my family, now. If that's the case, and you can't go rent first, or you can't afford to go, buy something else first, and you need every penny out, there's only one answer we could do. You are probably best served conventionally, but know that there's a backup with us, and that answer is, if you want to do a refinance on your property, pull out cash that you need if it's going to be enough, then bring us in to contract with you to either purchase it subject to the existing financing or do a lease purchase to cover the new financing. So there is an answer for absolutely everyone, but that last one gets a little tough. I hope that helps you. If you have other questions, you can peruse the site and or give us a call. The numbers are listed in a couple different areas in the site. Make it a great day.